Welcome to OnCore Indie, a weekly show about the latest indie mobile games. This week we're reviewing a text-based role-playing game that takes a lot of inspiration from Tinder. It's called Reigns. Let's get right into the review. Reigns is a hard game to review because I don't really have a reference point for a game like this. It reminded me of some text-based RPGs I played in grade school, but with so many modern touches layered on top that it's almost a new genre in itself. This game comes to us from Devolver Digital, who is responsible for putting out one of my favorite games of all time, Hotline Miami. And just like the rest of their game portfolio, Reigns is very, very different. I should probably get into what the actual game is. So the core mechanic is a text-based digital card adventure. As the newly reigned king of a kingdom, you're prompted with various questions and problems within the community, and you can swipe left or right for it's basically a yes or no response. This is how the game is very much inspired by Tinder. There are 4 status bars that summarize the culture of the kingdom, religious faith, happiness of the citizens, strength of the army, and the kingdom's wealth. Responding either negatively or positively to each prompt will have varying degrees of effect to the status bars. For instance, when the high priest asks you to build a church, if you say yes, you will score some brownie points with him, but the kingdom's wealth will decrease. And if you say no, you will save money, but you may end up getting screwed in the end if you need the priest's help later on. All of these decisions are relatively inconsequential in the long run, as you'll be going through multiple lives to refine your bartering skills. One of the coolest aspects of the game is the fact that every run you have as a king is recorded in the grand history of the kingdom. Meaning you start as, say, King James, and your reign will last from 600 to 613, when you will inevitably be killed off by your people. Your next reign will start immediately after as a new king, and you start to build a very unique lineage. It's very similar to the framework we saw in Rogue Legacy, which was a great indie game that came out of 2013. Every run you have as king has some significance in the long run, and it's a breath of fresh air from a lot of the mobile games out there that have you playing some levels over and over just to get a higher score. There's been so many unique aspects of Reigns to explain in this review that I haven't really talked about my own raw thoughts on it, but it should come to no surprise that I absolutely love this game. I never would have thought that the mechanics of Tinder would inspire such a great mobile game, but Devolver Digital did it and it works really well. And it's way more than that in so many ways. The writing is great and hilarious, the graphic design is fun to look at, and the game just has such an interesting perspective. You're not going to find a game like Reigns for the rest of this year. So if you watch this review and decide to download the game, let us know by tweeting us. You can find us at Halfbrick, and we'll see you next time.